Morning, 28th of May, 11:30 in the morning. It's absolutely squelching. We've not been down Allotment much. I've pulled my sciatica nerve in my leg, but we have been doing bits, but not as much as I wanted to. So I'll give you a quick tour. Turn around. Straighten out. This is the elephant garlic, just de-weeded all that. These are the strawberries. As you can see, we're now starting to get little fruits on some of them, so that's not doing too bad. Pepper sprout and broccoli, they've well and truly shot up, and those are the pointed cabbage. I will desperately de-weed that bed, so I've de-weeded this bed and de-weeded that bed. I've de-weeded that bed, put some compost on it. We had a little bit of rain last night, so that's washed it in a little bit better. I've only done half this bed. I've got to do this side of the bed yet. These are all the weeds that have been pulled out, so that's full. That's full. De-weeded this bed here with the cabbages. And took off all the bottom dead leaves. Now we've developed a new weed. This thing here. I think it's called cloverweed, and it's just as abrasive as the mare's tail. I put loads of cabbages etc in here, and it's just killed them. It's just basically choked the roots and they've all died. So I've got to give this a de-weed. It's not getting too hot to carry on. Here's my rhubarb. All the beds were covered in like this straw over winter. I won't be doing that again, to be honest. Mare's tail will just come straight through it, so I maybe cover them in plastic next year. Not really what I want to do, to be honest. All my potatoes are down the side here. These are first earlies, and I've got potatoes over there. They're second earlies, I think. I have got the names of them written down on a piece of paper in here. So they're number 2. Into the greenhouse. I'll just open all the windows in here. So number 2 is the City, and the number 1 I managed Piper. So sorry, they're main crop, not first and second. First, seconds are at the house. Got tomatoes. I need to stake these up now. They've actually started to fall over, so I need to get some ropes in. I've had to open the greenhouses windows because they're actually scorching here. The actual peppers are doing fine. They've still got water in them, and I've actually got my first cucumber for the year. This is a mini cuc, so that's it. So let's twist that off. There we go, 28th of May, and I've got a cucumber. This one here is still growing, it's doing well. This whole lots I've reused them, put new beds in this time, new bags. So these are starting to do well as well. Usual next door neighbour's plot, weeds right up to the greenhouse. And as you can see, it's a weed mess at the moment over there, but we'll carry on. Now what we did as well, excuse the shadows, I don't mean the band. We started cleaning this area last week or the week before. You may have seen the video where he was carrying one of these great containers. So we're going to try to clear this out. One of these containers has got 2 of them got soil in, so we're going to de-weed them, top them up with compost and possibly use them, but shuffle them together. The grape tree, even though I cut it right way back last year, as you can see in the corner, is now starting to grow back, and so is the bindweed. Still not doing anything with this greenhouse. As you can see, the actual brassica beds are doing well, except for mare's tail, but it's not a big deal. And all this here is brambles that we cut off that was actually grown over the top of the greenhouse. All this lot needs to be burnt, and that really is about it. My compost bays, all his nettles, nothing are just basically intruding in. That's about it, guys, at the allotment. I've got all my eyes closed because sweat has gone into my eye, and that is rather hurty stinger, so I'll see you back at the house. Right, back home now, 8 o'clock in the evening. It's been hot here, so I thought I'd wait a little bit spin round. We're in the greenhouse, as you can see, obviously. Right, look at this. Temperatures 49.6 maximum been in here. I've done like a Teddy King here, like just pinch you in. Here just I'll have you some capillary matting, some running beans, and I've got like some kale growing now. Sprouts don't seem to be doing anything, but hey ho. I've got these are the French beans, and these are also French beans, but these are the climbing French beans. They're not climbers, I don't think. Still got a lot of tomatoes to go out. I've got some lettuces, salads, cucumbers, still Alicante tomatoes, etc. I've got some dwarf kale. Here I've got some swede, because the last lot that I've sown in to allotment, where I showed that patch before, that's killed them all. I've got some watermelons, a sugar baby, black opal tomatoes, and I've got some cucamelons at the very back there. I need to get them in. I've got teddy bear sunflowers, MS Mars even, and carrot F1, and some giant sunflowers. The other ones didn't germinate. The ones that did germinate literally died within a couple of days, even though I was kept unwatered. Maybe I overwatered. We've got some butternut squash here, another watermelon, and I've got a cantaloupe melon at the back as well. And yes, you guessed it, more cucumbers. At the back here, I've got jalapeno, I think it is. Oh no, tell that, it's a sweet pepper. These in the green tubs are the single seed potato challenge. The wife dropped that one because when she picked it up, there's a lot of red ants in it and it bit her, so she dropped it. That one's now dead. But I've got these two here. Got that one. Some raspberries growing here. This here was my fig tree. I think when I pulled the raspberries out, it killed the fig tree. My fault. But these are a golden raspberry. So I've got aubergines in here. These are the Londonberry. Hopefully I get a decent harvest off these this year. These ones are the red currant. As you can see now, there's a couple starting to appear. Not many. And that's a blueberry. Just a Barclay type. So I'll put it back in there so it'll fade. If I turn around slowly, all these are my potatoes. First earlies, second earlies. I've got the Wilger. And I got, I think, oh, there's Wilger as well. I think the other ones are Maris Piper, I think. Oh, the Pentlands, Wilger. I can't tell. There may be Sharps Express, but he just pulled out one there. But I think that may be volunteers. So these are all like potatoes. I'm going to get some bark because my plan is I bought some more quad grows. I would put them along there on the outside, so I'm going to build a framework, put the decorated bark, and then put the actual grows on top of that. I know, I bet you're shocked, aren't you? I've de-weeded that bed. Oh, I need to do next. That's the flowers. Some of these are dying off, they will get replaced. So across to radar onions. So I now start to get a decent size. And if I go across here, I did have some kohlrabi in, but it looks like I had some snails. These are the snowball, but as you can see, the heat has made them bolt. Now these, apparently, these are like eating spring onions, but very, very sweet. So I'm just going to snap these off because I don't want it bolting. I've got another kohlrabi there. Another one that's bolted. These are the normal garlic. They're now grown. Christmas tree. Don't happen to that. That died. As Alison said, that's if it's not dead, but that one's died. These are the elephant garlic here. Those are the bulbin type, one where they didn't separate, and just more onions. There's another blueberry here. I'm not too sure which one this one was. The label's gone. And Volunteers Jemsons from a couple of years ago. I've got this raspberry. It's a blueberry pink lemonade. It just doesn't seem to be doing much. Maybe that one grows later, or it might be in too much shade. They're the raspberries I took out that other thing over there. Obviously, I killed them, and I killed the actual fig tree. Over to these beds now, I've got carrots, and here I did have lettuce, but they all bolted. I did a rocket in here, and they literally rotted and bolted. But carrots, iceberg lettuce, don't seem to do much. So radish, I took them out because they bolted as well, so I've just been putting some lettuces in. These, I really don't know why they've got such a big water tank at the bottom, because they don't have a wicking system. Pointless task for just me. Strawberries, and those are going to be the Swedes. More strawberries in grown plants, and some more little bushes, $1.99. I couldn't resist because they are the red gooseberry. Obviously not going to get anything this year. And that died last year, dried out, and it's come back. And I've got myself a tequila pepper. Never seen one, so I thought I'd get one. Another blueberry, and just planted all the bushes down as well. But what I've done is I mulched them, made this bed, and then filled it with 4 bags of compost, and now I've got a nice little flower patch in the middle of the front lawn. I just need to put the bead around the edge of it. That's about it, folks. Not really done doing many videos. Just been trying to get on with things as best I can, because I trapped my sciatica nerve again, and my left leg has been numb and dead. Pretty painful and trying to move and stretch, but hey ho, life goes on. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you all again. Bye bye.